Okay, I was trading with TradeNet today online. It was nice to trade with people and listen to call out the better stocks. I'm going to start doing that more often now instead of trading one stock by myself. All right, so let's start with the 7 stocks that I traded today. And you can see over here on the daily chart real quick that I was trading CHRS first. And you can see how it was popping up today and it was bullish. So here's the hourly chart, and then you got this right here, very bullish. So of course you try to trade that. And let's take a look at the trades that I actually did today on it. See, I didn't notice it until late. So I got in at the top. And so I took a trade right here, got long, you see that little blue dot, and it started closing below the 8 and the 20. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to mess with this right now because I got in late. And, there was probably a chance to get back in over here, but there's other stocks that were being called out, and I decided to go with them next. What was the next one? Okay, the next one was MARA. Let's take a look at what's going on here on the daily. You can see it's a nice strong move, but yeah, it had to pull back. I felt pretty good about shorting it today. And so we're just, noticing it stayed underneath the 8 moving average on the hourly chart, which is nice. And then we had the crossover here for most of the day. The 8 crossed under the 20. And then when it crossed under the 8, 20, and 50, then it was real confident that it was going to continue to go down. Here's the 5-minute chart. You could see, good opportunities to short on this thing. And so let me see. Let's go back to the beginning here on the 2-minute chart. I did try to go long a couple of times, it looks like here, because it was right when it opened, I was on it. Or did I get, yeah, right when it opened here, right here in the morning, it opened right here. I started to go long up here, and I just got out. And I think eventually I stopped trying to go long on it because it was green at first before it turned red, I believe. Maybe. I'm trying to remember. But you can see these blue dots. I did try to go long on it, but once it stopped, once it crossed under the 8, 20, and 50, I literally reversed position right here. You can see this reverse. I reversed. So this was a short down. This was a short down. These were shorts down. And I think I might have had a loss on this short down here and let it rotate all the way back up. And I didn't touch it until it started to come down here. I was trading other things, but clearly there was a missed opportunity here. But I shorted here. I tried to go long. I tried to short here and got stopped out. I tried to go short here and I got stopped out. And then I said, forget that. I should have just kept my stop a little higher because everything's going down. All the moving averages are going down. The way this was setting up right here with this little candle hitting the pintail and then reversing and cutting under, I went short on that because why wouldn't you? I mean, it looked like this right here. It looked like that right there. It looked like it was going to keep right on going. So I shorted. Sure enough, the very next candle came over the top of it because that's where I had my stop, over the top of it. And I said, forget that. I got short again and it worked out good. I got short and kept adding to the short here and got out and did a whole bunch of scalps in this area here for shorts until the market closed. So I liked it. It was pretty good. That was a good day. What else do we have? Microsoft. Microsoft. MSFT. Microsoft, just a flat day, very choppy. Oh, it was very, very choppy. So I just, you could see on the daily chart, chop, just flat as can be. Right up here, this little last one, just very flat. Here's the whole day right here, just up and down and just sideways. And here it is. It did go up. It did have a nice trend once it started bouncing off the 8. But I didn't get into it until, near the top. So I just basically jumped in it and sold every time it popped up. So I jumped in it here. I jumped in it here. And I kept jumping in it here and selling as it goes to the top. So each one of these buys, including this one, I sold higher up. I sold this one higher up. I sold this one higher up. And these two were higher up. So I just kept scalping. What's this one over here? That's a sell. I don't know where I got in that, but oh, yeah, way down here. Okay, great. Yep. So that was a good. I guess I did get in off that bounce. Yeah, I guess when it started rolling up here, and it crossed over the 820 and 50. Now, it didn't cross over the 50 yet, right here. And I had to suffer a little down here, but we waited for it to go up, and it hit my target, so that was really nice. So what do we got next after Microsoft? We've got, let's see, NVIDIA, Penn, Tesla. Let's go with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is always hard to trade, especially when it's a flat day like this, just a flat little day, up and down choppy. Here it is, up and down choppy. Last 3 days have been like that. Very hard to trade. Up and down and choppy. So what we do on it, I think I tried to short it one time here because it was building up like this. It looked like this. You know, it looked like it was triangle, descending triangle. I didn't pay attention to these pin tails as much as I should have. Like that's I shorted right at the pin tails. I don't know, it was bad. I got stopped out over the top of this pivot, and that's the only trade I did on that. So PENN is the next one. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Yep, it was strong and bullish and just went up into the highs here and had some resistance. So here's the hourly chart, nice and bullish. Just couldn't keep going up and just sort of drifted back down. Strong a move up, drifted back down. All right, so what do we do on that one? Let's take a look on the 2-minute chart here. I tried to get long on it up here at the top, at the very top, and I saw that it closed below the 8 after this kind of move, and it closed below the 8, and I literally just reversed my position, and I sold it short up here and covered right here. As you can see, the white dot is covering. All right, and I think that's the only trade I did on that. Yeah, that's the only trade. Let's do Tesla next. Tesla had a strong move down right here, and it looked red all day. Let's take a look at that. It really bites because it was a really good down day for it, and I tried a whole bunch of times to short that thing, and I had a couple successes, but I really want to take a look at what happened here. This is a good area to pay attention to. I should have noticed right here on the hourly chart and paid more attention for a good setup in this area. And really, when you're trading a bunch of different stocks, it's hard to pay attention and wait for the perfect strike on one stock. So that is a problem with having multiple trades going on at once. And I want to take a look at that. Where did I go wrong on this thing? All right, bounce stopped me out. Okay, so this bounce off the 50 moving average on the 15-minute chart stopped me out. It looks like it was the main area that got me on the first little get-go here. So where are we at right here? Yeah, closed long position. I tried to short it here. That short worked. Closed long position. I think I broke even on it. And then I started shorting on this red candle coming down here. And I got out. And then I shorted again. It's a little tiny profit. This was not a bad area. I missed. No, this one was good. I shorted right here at the red dot and got out. And then I tried again right here and stopped out here. I should have just held it. I probably would have stopped out anyway, because once it starts closing above the 820 and 50 over here, that was a head fake big time. It wouldn't short. I tried here and it stopped me out. And even if I had my stop higher, it would have stopped me out on this. So I kept it tight. This one did not work. I was getting frustrated here. This one was barely a break even. This one was a fail. Right, and then this one was actually a profitable trade, and I just stopped looking at it. I got frustrated, but the best chance was right here. Price closes below the 820 and 50, gives us two tiny little narrow range bars, and breaks down. Now I'm wondering, after a couple of failed trades, though, you're kind of thinking, you know, either that area at the top or right there when it finally closes below this trend line and gives us a continuation candle. That would have been a very, very short, narrow area of risk. Either one of those spots would have been a very short, narrow area of risk. And that would have been a beautiful trade down. Tried to go long here, basically broke even. Tried to go long twice, basically broke even. Tried to short right here. And I don't know why my stop was, I guess because I had it pretty drawn big, blown up here, and it just looked like it was a lot more room than I had my stop way too short here. Yeah, I probably should have had it at the top of that right there. Yep, and so the stop loss should have been here instead of right here, and that would have been a successful trade. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, all the way to the close. So I really want to study this for a second and make sure. You can get frustrated after a couple of failed trades to where you miss, a good setup. And trading too many stocks can be bad. So maybe that was part of the problem as well. So what else do we have? Is that it? Tesla? Yeah, Tesla, Penn, NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Mara, and Baba. Oh, Baba. What happened to Baba here? BABA. Day chart, flat. Again, just flat as can be. Little tiny doji looking thing. Hourly chart, just up and down, choppy. So what do we do on the 2-minute chart here? Let's see what I did. Yeah, I tried to get this thing. Was really looking strong at first, So I got long, let's see, a couple green candles, put in a red candle, got long over the top of that red candle. As soon as that red candle formed right there, as soon as that red candle formed, I got long right over the top of it. I mean, who wouldn't? That's good. Everything's bullish, looking good. And then it just comes back down and stops me out. So we can't do nothing about that. So I tried again, and it just doesn't go anywhere. I added because it looked like it was continuing to form this kind of ascending triangle, thrusting, getting ready to build up momentum pattern, and then it just never goes anywhere. I'm trying to think, did I get out at a reasonable spot here? Because I'm long, and I want to make sure that, yeah, I did get out at a reasonable spot. Once it closed below the 8, the 20, and the 50, right here, I closed in two separate orders, but I closed everything out. I probably should have shorted right there. Absolutely. So those are the trades for today. The good trades, the bad trades. Hopefully I can get better and better at this as time goes on by the grace of God. All right. Peace.